Compare two columns using Pandas. Using this as a starting point, which looks like. I want to use something like an if statement within Pandas. Basically, create a new column by checking each row via the if statement. The docs say to use .all, but there is no example.
You could use apply and do something like this. Or if you prefer not to use a lambda.
Wrap each individual condition in parentheses and then use the AND operator to combine the conditions. You can fill the non-matching rows by just using tilde, the not operator, to invert the match. You need to use AND and tilde rather than AND and not because the AND and tilde operators work element by element. The final result?
One way is to use a Boolean series to index the column df1. This gives you a new column where the true entries have the same value as the same row as df1 and the false values are nan. The Boolean series is just given by your if statement, although it is necessary to use and instead of and. If you want the nan values to be replaced by other values, you can use the fillna method on the new column k. I've used 0 instead of the empty string here. You could use np.where. If condominium is a Boolean array, and A and B are arrays, then define C to be equal to a where condominium is true and B where condominium is false. Yields. If you have more than one condition, then you could use np.select instead. For example, if you wish df(k) to equal df2 when df1 is lower than df2, then yields. If we can assume that df1 is greater than or equal to df2 when df1 is lower than df2 is false, then the conditions and choices could be simplified too. The assumption may not be true if df1 or df2 contain nans. Note that. Defines a data frame with string values. Since they look numeric, you might be better off converting those strings to floats. This changes the results, however, since strings compare character by character, while floats are compared numerically.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.